Welcome to Budget Your Best Life. We're working towards retirement one payday at a time. We post videos Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 6 p.m. UK time, and we'd love you to join us on this exciting journey. Well, today, once again, we're talking about budget categories. I'm just not getting my head around it. And I know that it's necessary to close out your budget to know where your money's gone, but I'm just not getting it. I've obviously not quite got it right for the way that I personally think. So what I've decided to do is sort of trim down the amount of categories I have and make them much wider. I know that's not ideal, but I'm hoping that this will help me get my head around it, and then we can maybe add more categories and divide the budget up further later on, but I'm just not getting my head around it at all. So what we've decided to do is we will have a house category, which will be everything to do with the house. So it's going to be all the utilities: rent, phone, internet, electric, anything house, decorating, anything for the garden. It's all going to come under house. Absolutely everything. We've decided to close that category down a bit. The same with car. Everything car is going to come under car. So car tax, insurance, fuel, car maintenance, everything. We do keep account on our fuel on our because that's a cash envelope for us. So we will be monitoring that carefully because we have not got that right, and fuel is going up in price almost weekly here in the UK. Pet category is everything for Brian and Muffy. Brian is our Chihuahua, a rescue, and Muffin is our cat, once again a rescue. Everything except the food, so things like vet visits, grooming, toys, anything except the food, because the food actually comes under our grocery budget. Then we've got self-care, so that's everything to do with health and beauty. So hair, we get our feet done every 4 weeks because Mr. P's diabetic. Dentists, prescriptions, anything of that nature is going to come under self-care for the moment until I get my head around it. Grocery is everything that we buy in the grocery in a grocery shop. So everything in our 2 weekly delivery, everything that we buy in between, so cleaning, pet food, obviously, anything like that is going to come under our grocery budget. I know it's very, very wide, but I just need to get my head around the whole way it works. Miscellaneous is our Amazon purchases. What we do every 2 weeks on Mr. P's payday is we top up our Amazon gift card with £50 to cover any Amazon purchases. We do get subscribe and save from Amazon, where we do get our food for Brian, sometimes food for Muffin depending on the prices, and we do get some cleaning stuff. So we have divided that up as miscellaneous, although it is, I suppose, part of our grocery budget. Very similar items, but these are specifically what we purchase from Amazon. Then we've got a date category, which is takeaway, eating out. It could be a date with Mr. P and one of our grandchildren. It could be myself and Mr. P. It could be me and one of my daughters. So anywhere where we are buying food or drinks outside the home is our date category, or a takeaway where we're bringing it home. Saving, I think, is self-explanatory, but saving for us is premium bonds, thrift, saving towards our holiday where we actually pay it off Virgin. That all to me is saving. Our gift category is for birthdays and anniversaries. And then our Christmas category is for our Christmas expenses, not for gifts, because we do intend to do our Christmas shopping when we are on holiday in Florida. So expenses, we do cook dinner for the whole family, anything, wrapping paper, anything that we order online It's going to come under expenses, and we've set a target of £500 for that one. So that will be a new sinking fund that we introduce from the 1st of March. Please, please, if you can offer me any help on this subject, I am really just not getting it. I can't get my head around it at all. So any help that you can offer me, I'd be really, really grateful. It would just help me. I know that I will get my head around it, but I haven't managed to yet, and it's actually driving me crazy. Hence, we've pulled the categories into really wide categories, but just so I can start to get my head around it. Okay, thank you very much for joining us today. It would be really helpful if you click the subscribe button and the bell so that you don't miss any step of this exciting journey. Until we talk again, please take care of you and yours. Thank you very much for joining me today. Goodbye.